did it. That's it. How is everybody? Wanted to do a little video, show you guys a little something I carry in my bag when I go out hiking with Bonzo. It's not really a survival kit. I wouldn't really consider it a full survival kit, but there's a couple things in here that if I'm out in the woods and get lost or hurt myself or whatever kind of thing happens out there, I'll feel a lot safer having this with me. Try never to forget it. It's a Stanley Cook Cup, 237 milliliters. Looks like about 54 or 60 ounces of water you can put in here. So I don't know how much that is in liters or anything, but first off, this stainless steel cup here is great for boiling water. If I need to purify something that I don't know if it's safe to drink or not, do some cooking with this, and hold on my different things in here that I go out in the woods with. So, this I just found out hiking around. I can slice this down into smaller strips and use that as waypoints if I am lost out there, or I'm just trying to explore a little bit away from where I'm posted up for camp or hanging out or whatever. Tie slices of this up on a tree and get on out there and find your way back to where you were. It's a very simplified version of it. So what we have in here, I have a little container of windproof, waterproof matches. I always try and have some of these. Worst comes to worst, these are great to have. Always got my shemagh on me. I wear this every season of the year. In the summertime, it'll cool you off. Just dip it in water. You can use it for a sling. Make char cloth out of it. Keep your neck warm in the winter. Warm you up. I have a lot of different little fire starting things in here. This somebody gave me. It's an emergency fire starter called Live Fire. I've never used one, but hopefully it'd work alright if I had to use it. I guess we'll continue on with the fire starting. And I have a little ferro rod in here. This is my number one thing that I always have on me. That and a belt knife. Always have a belt knife and a ferro rod. This is just a backup in that kit. But if I'm out in the woods with these two things, you can pretty much survive. You know how to use it. Got a little Altoids tin. And in here, let's see if I can get it open. I got some cotton, 100% cotton for making char cloth. Jute twine wrapped around it. That's some good fire starter. I have a bunch of pine pitch found off a tree, and a couple little slivers of fat wood. That's what's going on in there. So with this Altoids tin that I hold that stuff in, I can actually I can make the char cloth with that 100% cotton. And that's a great way to get a fire going if all you got's a spark left on your lighter and no fuel or any of that good stuff. Here's another piece of cotton and a couple bigger windproof, waterproof matches somebody gave to me. I've never tried using one of them, but I think they'll light a lot longer than the small ones. And I got a big old chunk of fat wood. I love having fat wood. That's one of the best fire starters as well. So as you can see, I have like 4 or 5 different ways of starting a fire there. Worst comes to worst, if one don't work, or I gotta use all of them, I can get a fire going. Got some paracord. This is probably about 10 foot of paracord. This is true 550. Not the fake Walmart stuff. So I can break these down and use the strands. There's 7 strands in here. I believe the outer shell of this is a 200-pound weight limit, and then each individual strand after that, I can't really remember. I think it's like 50 pounds. So each individual strand of the 7 in there will hold 50-pound weight, and then you got 200 pounds for the outer shell. That's where you get the 550 from. And I got some number 36 bank line. This is probably about 25-30 feet. And there's a little carabiner on there. Just some, I don't know why I got that there, but whatever. Oh, I got a little, this is for striking a ferro rod. Just a little bar, even though I used my knife, but for some reason I didn't have my knife, that knife, my belt knife. I have this to use the ferro rod, and I also keep a spare pocket knife in this little kit. And I made that little leather sheath for it. I've just started trying to teach myself how to make leather sheaths and things. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And in it, this is a Mercator. This one is stainless steel. I don't know the details on them, except for they're made in Germany, Solingen. It's got a very thin profile. I love this knife. It was about $20, and that's one of my favorite pocket knives. This thing is awesome. And so that's my little backup knife for if I'm out here and I need something. If I lost my knife, my belt knife, for some dumb reason, which I'd never take it off my side, but is what it is. If it happened, I got a backup. Or if I'm trying to do some other fine cutting, or I'm foraging and I need that thinner blade on that Mercator, slicing, processing game to do really good with. There, look out there, Buster. Old Bonzo. Got a few Band-Aids. Always good to have. And I have some snell hooks, some bait holder ones. These are size 8. Got 6 of them in there. And I like the red hook. Makes it, I like to think maybe the fish thinks that whatever I got on this hook is another fish that's bleeding and dying and fair game for them to eat. And so with these hooks, I could either use some of my 550 paracord, one of the strands off there, or I also carry some 6-pound tests. Got 100 yards here of some monofilament fishing line. Oh, forgot about this for starting the fire. If I'm using char cloth, I got this handy dandy little sparker. That's all that does is spark, but that will ignite that char cloth if you make it right. And for me, I always try to have a compass out with me. And this one does have a little magnifier on there, which I've never tried to get a fire going with that. I'm gonna have to try it out someday, but this is a Sunto M2. This is the compass I have. It's really good to learn how to use one of them. I mean, it's very handy. Even if you don't have a map, you can make your own map out there. Last but not least, I got a little, just a tiny little kind of clean camp towel kind of thing. This absorbs water very well, and you never know what you need that for. Just cleaning your hands off after processing some game or whatever you got going on. So, and then I have this Stanley Cup. That's everything, all the contents in there. These are just, I mean, it's not a complete survival kit by any means. I'm not calling it a survival kit. These are just things that I can pack in this little cup, and it's real easy to throw in a bag when I go running around out in the woods. It's not gonna be like, let's stay out in the woods for a week with this thing if I could help it, but it will definitely help you to survive and stay alive if you get out there. All right, Buster, come on, get on out there. Bonzo. Yeah, I'll give you all one more look at the things that are in there. Just to go over it real quick again, you got your towel, you got a compass, 550 paracord, bank line, got a knife and a sheath, this is the Mercator, Fatwood, Altoids tin with pine pitch, got some cotton cloth with a few larger windproof, waterproof matches, got a ferro rod, striker, sparker, little live fire, Firestarter, got some windproof, waterproof matches, 3 band-aids, some monofilament line, and some fishing hooks, and that goes along. I got my shemagh, and I always carry a belt knife with me. This one here is a Condor Pterosaur. It's kind of my backup, but I've been putting some boiled linseed oil on my good one I like to keep on my side. And then I got a ferro rod. I made this knife sheath as well. And right now I have a hatchet out here with me. I did not make that sheath. Another guy, a friend of mine, did. I did make the handle on it. And this is some wormy chestnut driftwood I found on the Nolichucky River. I thought that'd be pretty cool to throw on there. I didn't like the old handle it came with. This isn't the best hatchet. It's a Marbles, but I paid about $15 for it. You can't really beat that. Something good to have. And got Bonzo's dog whistle. Got my eagle call whistle. So that's about it. That's my kit. Something I like to take out in the woods with me. Get me by. Help me to survive if I'm a little worried about getting lost out there. Just makes me feel more comfortable. I appreciate you guys checking out this video if you made it all the way through it. I'm new to making videos. I've only made a couple and I'm trying to get better at it. Anybody have any suggestions about what else I should put in my little kit, or questions or comments about anything, feel free to ask. And maybe if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. But until later on, when I make another video, y'all take it easy and have a great day. See ya.